Gambosh Tobietija. Today we have another organic compounds. In chapter 10 we have ethers. Ethers, hydrocarbons which containing oxygen between the two alkyl group. We have two alkyl group. Within the chain we have oxygen in the middle of or the mid of hydrocarbon chain. That's mean we have two alkyl group between one atom oxygen. Two alkyl group connected with the same oxygen. The general formula for this compounds are CnH2n plus 2O. So we can write the molecular formula from this structural formula or general formula. We have this compound, we try to name it. This compound, when we name the ethers, we have two alkyl group. We have ethyl here, so we have two diethyl ether. And we have some practice. The first question in this practice, we wanted to name the following compounds. We have some compounds, we try to name it. It is in page, I think, page 265. In page 265 we have this practice, page 265. The first compound we have here propyl group, and here we have methyl group. So the name for this compound will be methyl propyl ether. Methyl will beginning first before propyl. Why? Because we have M letter and P letter according to English alphabetic. In this compound we have two pentyl group in the two sides, so we have dicyclopentyl ether. And here we have propyl methyl group and pentyl group. Methyl group M letter we have, and pentyl group we have P letter. We know that English alphabetic A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, M beginning before pentyl, so its name will be methyl pentyl ether. Yes. Another question we have, we will try to draw the condensed structural formula for this compounds. The first one we have ethyl propyl ether. We have oxygen atom, ethyl in the left hand, two carbon, and in the right hand propyl. Ethyl propyl ether. And here we have dicyclohexyl ether. We have oxygen, two cyclohexyl ether in the two sides. And the other one we have butyl methyl ether, oxygen, butyl, and methyl CH3, butyl methyl ether. And also we have another questions in chapter review. You will try to solve it, question 41 and 42 homework for you. But we have another addition compound. We will try to write its name or naming. We have this compound. We have cycloalkane with alkyl group as follows, and also we have this compound, two cycloalkyl group in this compound. So the name for this compound will be as follows. In this side we have cyclopropyl, C letter, and here we have propyl, P. C beginning before the P, so the name for this compound will be cyclopropyl propyl ether, because we have cyclopropyl ether. But in this question, we have in left hand we have butyl cyclobutyl, and in the right hand we have butyl group, butyl and cyclobutyl. So the name for this compound will be butyl cyclobutyl ether, butyl cyclobutyl ether. Why? Because the cyclobutyl beginning by C letter and butyl beginning by B letter, B become before C, so the name will be butyl cyclobutyl ether. We have another question about ethers. We said that we have question in chapter review, question 41 and 42, you must solve it. And we have another property of and use of ethers. The first property of ethers, ethers are soluble in water like alcohols. Why? Because they containing oxygen atom, polar oxygen atom, which producing hydrogen bond with water molecules. Therefore, the ethers, like alcohol, dissolve in water. And another property, the boiling point of ethers is lower than the boiling point of alcohols with same molar mass. Why? Because the ethers cannot making hydrogen bonds with other ether molecules. But between alcohol and alcohol we have hydrogen bond. But between ether and ether we haven't any hydrogen bond, just intermolecular forces we have. Therefore, the boiling point of alcohol is very higher than the boiling point of ethers. Another property of ethers, ethers are less reactive. Therefore, they used as solvent instead of water in many reactions. When we cannot use water as solvent, we can use ethers instead of water. We have very important compound MTBE, methyl tertiary butyl ether. This compound can be used to increase the octane rating of gasoline instead of C2H5/4 Pb. This compound is toxic. Therefore, we can use this compound for increasing octane enhancer, or increasing the octane rating of gasoline or fuels. Question, we have this question, very important question. Which of the following can be used to increase the octane rating of fuel? We have some multiple choices. A, we have ethanol. B, we have MTBE. C, we have CFC. D, A, and B. In this question, we have two compounds can be used, or two substances can be used to increase the octane rating, or enhancer, octane rating enhancer for fuels, ethanol and also MTBE. So the answer will be A and B together. Can be used to increasing the octane rating of gasoline in fuels. Yes, we have now section review, section 10.2 review. We will solve some questions in this section review. It's very important questions. You must learn to solve these questions, because these questions will become in ministry questions or examination and will be repeated many times in examinations, in ministry examinations. Yes, first question, we have some question or some compound. Section review, page 267. Page 266. The first question in this section review, we have some compounds and we will try to know the general formula, and class of these compounds. We have three compounds. A, we have this compound, CH3OH. B, we have this compound, CH3O. CH3. C, we have this compound. How can we know the class of the compound and its general formula? From the functional group, you can know and identify the type of class and general formula of the compound. In this compound you have OH, so its class is alcohol, because this compound containing OH group. And in this compound we have oxygen between two alkyl group, so we have ether. And in this compound we have halogen, so we have alkyl halide. Then we can write the general formula. The general formula can be written by a simple way, by combining or connecting the functional group by alkyl group. We have here OH, so the general formula will be ROH. This is alkyl group and functional group. And here we have RO, R dash. And here we have RX. We have halogen connected with hydrocarbon chain. So we have alkyl halide. Every class we can identify it by knowing or identifying the functional group in the compound. The question one, we have some compounds. We will try to name it according to IUPAC system. Compound we have and its name. The first one, we have this compound, CH3, CH3, and OH. B, compound B, we have another compound, CH3O, CH3, yes, CH3O, CH3. And the last one, C, we have this compound. I think we have fluoro, not bromo. Yes, we have fluoro atom here, not bromine atom. Yes, we have two fluorine atoms here and here. When we try to name this compound, first step, you must identify the functional group. The functional group here, we have OH. So this chain will be, name will be propane. We have number 2 OH group. So the name of this compound will be 2-propanol, because we have alcohol. In this compound, we have two alkyl group and oxygen between two alkyl groups. So we have ethers. We have dimethyl ether. And in this compound, we have two halogen, two fluorine, connected by first carbon of this chain. Propane will be one difluoro and propane. Why propane? Because we have 3 carbon atoms in this compound. Yes, in this chain. Another question we have, question 3. We will compare the boiling point between alcohol, ethers, and alkane. You know the alcohol boiling point is greater than boiling point of ethers and alkane. Why? Because of the intermolecular forces between these molecules. Because of the intermolecular forces. So the intermolecular forces between alcohol molecules are OA, hydrogen bonding. But the intermolecular forces between ethers and alkane are London dispersion forces. it is very, very weak forces between the molecules. So the boiling point of ethers and alkane is very, very low, is lower than the boiling point of alcohol, which has the same molar mass. They must have same molar mass to be compared. And then we can say that the boiling point of alcohol is more than the boiling point of ethers and alkane. Question 4, we have some compound name. We will try to draw its structure of this compound. First one, we have 2,3 or 1,2 di or propandiol. We have 1,2 propandiol. Diol meaning 2 OH group in alcohol. So we have propane. Propane, we have 3 carbon atoms in the chain, but we have 2 OH group. Propandiol. Diol meaning 2 OH group. So the structure of this compound will be as follows. CH2, CH3, and we have 2 OH group in the chain. The second one, we have another compound. Another compound is ethyl methyl ether. Ethyl ether. Ethyl methyl ether. Oxygen atoms we have. Ethyl here and methyl here. Ethyl methyl ether. And the last one we have dichloromethane. Dichloromethane, the last one. Dichloromethane. Dichloromethane, we have 1 carbon atom and dichloro connected with this carbon. This is the dichloromethane. This is also alkyl halide. Why? Because we have halogen connected with hydrocarbon. This is the section review. طبيعة هجرة إن شاء الله فيدك بو جديد بتن. Any question تهبتن, any comment تهبت الشيء بالفيسي أمشان answer بجين وبدلك برفره وواضح ومرتب إن شاء الله هم تجدب واضح يجهت وبينا بخير.